Your homework, you let me down.
No.
No. I did my homework.
So Dan downloaded it. So
Well,
you're
Dan
closer.
but he did it like an illegal download. Do you know how you're not supposed to do that?
I don't think that's. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
And so the lip syncing was terrible. It's like, here's the voice and here's the face. It's like, hello.
No.
It's like watching an old, Rodan movie or something.
Yeah.
You don't remember Rodan, do you?
No. But you need to definitely watch it and
King
watch
Kong?
a good.
Do you remember King Kong?
Well, yes, of course.
I actually saw the new King Kong.
You don't remember Rodan?
That was pretty nice.
No.
Do you remember Rodan?
No, I do not.
He's younger than me. Why would he remember it?
I thought it was popular, Rodan.
I don't even know.
I just love Rodan.
Makes me think of Rodan in Fields, but that has nothing
Yeah,
to do
don't give them any points.
It's a pterodactyl. It's a big pterodactyl that flew around Japan and terrorized everybody.
Nope, like back in the Godzilla days.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, he knows. Well, speaking of he, I'd like to introduce our guest today. His name is Detric Frizell, which is an amazing name. And he is here with us today because he is part of, he actually is the founder of Genesis Project.
Yes.
Okay. And so I want him to be able to tell you about that. It's a pretty phenomenal situation. And then he's bringing something really exciting to Ocala this summer that everyone should be aware of.
Nice.
So good morning, Detric. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, America. I've always wanted to do it.
Well, there you go. And so tell us about the Genesis Project and what that is.
The Genesis Project is a dance education program designed to heal through the performing arts while fostering cultural exchange between nations abroad. So, in the summary, it's a cool program that educates you on dance and helps people understand each other better.
So we were talking in the lobby about that and how he got started, and he said it kind of all happened and came to fruition on a trip to China. So tell us about why you were in China and kind of how the whole thing developed.
China was quite the experience. I was in China for a gig in 2015, the summer of 2015, and I was out there dancing, exploring. But after the trip, I realized I needed to reevaluate why I dance and why do I have this gift. And so I took a year off really figuring things out and seeing the direction of where I wanted to take my life. And upon that, I guess you would say, soul search, I learned more about my gifts and talents, like me being an encouraging speaker, or how I love to help people or be of service, and just really capitalizing on that and putting it into a package that I felt using my talent of dance, or what I believe is a gift, to help people, to be of service.
How long have you been dancing?
Oh, I've been dancing a while. I've been dancing over 10 years.
That's hashtag deep. Super deep.
Hi.
Over 10
Your
years.
fans.
10 years. Yeah, man, I remember when I first saw you dance, it was at Meadowbrook Church, actually. You were performing from them there.
Dang, you were there. What?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
That's
and everybody
a long
was really,
time ago.
a lot of the youth there, because I was helping out, with the youth, and everyone really liked your performance. So I was like, man, that guy's going to go places. And then we bumped into each other again at the, Ocala's Got Talent. Yep, him and you had a partner with you. What was her name?
Her name is Rainey.
Rainey, yeah, I think you two did a phenomenal job that day.
Oh gosh, so that's where I've seen you. That's where I've seen you. Yeah.
Nice.
So how do you dance? How do you know what to dance? Are you a choreographer, in other words, or does somebody else choreograph? Or
I'm a dance ambassador, artist, choreographer, visionary, etc., etc., etc. But I do choreography as well, but I haven't been focused on that as much as lately. But now that's becoming a prominent thing.
I want to know about the dance ambassador. What is that role?
Right.
What do you do with that?
Sounds very legit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm a representative of the performing arts. For example, if you heard of the martial art form capoeira, it's a Brazilian martial arts, but it comes from Angola, Africa. And so the dance itself is a culture. I'm sorry, that didn't make sense. It's in the culture, but the movement itself is a martial art form, and the dance.
Really?
And then there's music, there's instruments, and then there's the language. So that within itself is performing arts. And I find ways to creatively bridge the two together. So being a dance ambassador is basically representing the art form to its highest capability. You're representing it in a good manner. You're not it's not ego-centered, so to say.
So do the kids like kind of get to learn a little combat as well?
Yeah, I mean, they call it the deadly dance.
Okay.
So
Really?
And you use hip hop, to kind of, I guess, articulate this culture.
Yes.
Okay.
Hip hop and capoeira goes great together. People realize that the more they see it. There's no separation. It's all the same thing, but it still has its differences.
Is that what you were doing? What kind of dancing were you doing in China? Like, what kind of things did they have you do?
Well, China was mainly choreography.
Okay.
It was like 5, 6, 7, 8, but it was a bit watered down because in Chinese culture, they're not really aware of the musicality and the different aspects that go into the art form of dance or what the layers are. They just want to see the visual pleasing aspect of it. So me, I'm a deep person, I believe, and I would like to have purpose behind my movement, but that felt a little bit more robotic for me.
Okay.
But it still was a great experience because I have developed a skill in a new area.
Okay,
so
cool.
It was just clubs, nightclubs, performing there, and just meeting the people. And
nice. Did you learn the language?
Oh. Ni hao.
Okay, what's that mean?
That means hello. Shishi means thank you.
Okay.
Bing shui means cold water, which I learned very fast because they serve hot water as the natural thing.
Oh, really?
It's better for your body. Cold water is hard on your body. It makes you burn more. It makes your body work harder. So if you want cold water, I say ping shui. When you say shui, you get a steaming cup of hot water. And
oh,
it's not
really?
Good, especially when you're eating spicy foods.
Did you have
to?
When you were there, did you have to refrain from any American customs that are normal? Like, we had this subject this morning about the way we laugh. It's sometimes considered rude in other countries.
Okay. I have this thing, sometimes I laugh at the wrong moments. So I understand that. The way that things work over there, it's different. I had to change a lot. Part of being my outspokenness, I believe us in the States, we're very outspoken people. And that's not really good sometimes when you're doing business. So I had to learn that the hard way. That caused a hiccup in the road. But
like
that's
what?
about it.
What was one of the, I guess you can say, craziest things that happened while you're in China? Anything you were just like, whoa, this is out of this world?
All right, so I was in Beijing, and so this taxi driver didn't want to take us to the next hotel, and so we had to get this, what do you call those, English teacher. English teacher, he's teaching abroad, this Indian guy.
Interpreter?
Yes, and then he had a Chinese student with him. And so he asked her to get the taxi because she was Chinese. And so she did it, and two of my teammates finally got a ride, but I was the only one who didn't have a ride. So then I had to wait for the next available taxi to get a ride, and then hopes that I would get to the hotel that I was going to, but I didn't. So I was literally riding around Beijing for 2.5 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Not knowing if I was going to meet up with my team, nor having any form of contact. So that was one of the scariest moments, craziest moments for me. Because just the thought of itself was very, it was just mind-blowing.
I know what Kelly would have done in that situation.
Cried?
Call somebody. I don't know. Call somebody. So when you're dancing, and dancing is a form of communication, does the audience in America get the same message as the audience in China? Or do you have to change the dance?
That's a great question. Okay. That's actually a very hard question, a great question, but a very hard question.
Good job. Way to stump the guests.
I mean, honestly...
Well, I'm not trying to stop. I just...
No, it's good.
The cultures are so different.
No, it's good.
You're right. I believe it's difficult to answer that only because I'm not fluent in the language. So I wouldn't be able to hear their perspective, what they see. But I feel like they respond more to the visual pleasing aspect of dance. But Americans, I feel, in the same way, but then they're more open to, I would say, the spiritual aspect of the dance, the feeling, the emotion, the connection that you have.
So it's like a song. We don't know what they're saying if it's in a foreign language, but the music somehow affects us a certain way. Yeah,
it's the feeling that guides you, not necessarily a thought process, because it's the feeling first, then the emotion, then comes the intellect.
Wow, it's fascinating.
That's fascinating.
It is.
It is.
We're up against the break.
Okay.
Let's take it, and we'll be right back. Interesting stuff. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Fair amount of clouds with thunderstorms around during the afternoon hours, a high of 84 to 86. Thunder showers will die out this evening, then clouds tonight with a low of 70 to 73. Partly sunny tomorrow with a thunderstorm in the afternoon, a high of 87 to 89. Mostly afternoon thunderstorms for Sunday with some sun and highs of 87 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Gene Powell pasture mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell pasture mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell pasture mowing.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
The Coke 0400. It's where valor meets velocity. It's where celebration meets acceleration. All American meets absolutely amazing. At the Coke 0400, powered by Coca-Cola, Saturday, July 1st. Kids 12 and under are just $20, including free UNOH fan zone admission. Guarantee your seats at 1-800-PIT-SHOP or DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
If you or a loved one is suffering with knee, shoulder, neck or back pain, plantar fasciitis, peripheral neuropathy, and even tennis elbow, and would like to learn about how there are treatments that may benefit you, go to drjuanyordan.com, then listen in on the first and third Thursday at 10 a.m. and hear from health professionals doing these treatments and patients who have benefited from them. First and third Thursdays, 10 a.m. Next Generation MD, right here on The Source.
Kelli Hart is here from Ocala Magazine with Chris Wims, by the way. I'm sorry, Chris, I didn't introduce you earlier.
It's okay.
And their guest, Detric, from the Genesis Project.
Konnichiwa.
There was a text message, real quickly, for Detric. The text message is...
Nice.
Hold on, I have it here. Can you spell capoeira? What?
Capoeira.
Okay, I don't know what they say.
Oh, they must be wanting to Google that.
Yeah, what is it?
Okay.
How do you spell it?
Capoeira. C-A-P-O-E-I-R-A. Capoeira.
Oh, okay.
Capoeira.
Okay. Yeah, now you can Google it. So is there a definition to the word?
It's the word that explains the style of the art form.
Oh, neat.
It's the movement, the martial arts, the dance, the whole experience is capoeira. The culture is called capoeira.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Who knew we had dancers in the audience, right?
Right? Well, good. That means people are listening and they're interested. And so while people are Googling, I want Detric to give me some ways people can find him. So some of your social media handles and then any links to any videos that may be online of you dancing so people can get to see you in action.
Okay. If you're looking for me, you can find me on YouTube at my channel is I Am Only Part Human, or you can search Kovu the Anomaly. Instagram, I am Kovu the Anomaly.
Let's spell Kovu.
K-O-V-U.
Okay.
And Twitter, Kovu the Anomaly. I don't have Snapchat. I am opposed to Snapchat. I may come when I may have to use it. And Vimeo. Expect to be inspired, motivated, but also to sweat your behind off. You are going to sweat, but you're going to feel good after because your body's going to know how to move in different ways after this.
That should be on a t-shirt. Expect to sweat your behind off.
Yes.
Quote me on it.
That'd be a good t-shirt.
Quote me on it.
Yeah.
That'd be phenomenal. So can 38-year-olds come?
Any age is welcome, honestly. No newborns, obviously. But any age.
Wait a minute! I remember seeing a video of a newborn dancing. Do you remember?
You're gonna make me tell this. All right, so there's this trailer or dance flick. If you look up on YouTube, I don't want to be graphic at all, but the lady did a move, and a newborn baby came out doing.
No way.
Yeah, it's part of the trailer.
Oh wow!
But it's possible. If you have the juice, you have the juice.
Yeah.
That's when they say you're born with it. That's what they mean.
Like maybe it's
literally born with it.
I would think, Chris, from your perspective as a photographer, photographing dancers must be a cool opportunity. It must provide lots of good pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love perspectives and angles, and the fact with the person dancing is moving. You know, all the perspectives and angles. It's just nice to tell that story.
Why are most dance photography done in black and white? Did you ever notice that? I
don't.
Do you know the answer?
I have a theory. That contrast is said to like show more of a feeling, like a deeper aspect. Instead of everything color and it triggering those emotions based on color, it's the feeling, you know, minimalists. So you feel more connected. You can capture the emotion better with the black and white.
I would co-sign
My
that
theory.
Wow.
I would co-sign that.
So when you do your publicity shots, do you prefer black and white?
It just depends. I'm an ever-changing person, so it just depends.
You're an artist at heart. I can just tell it.
Yeah, I guess
the three of you are. I know that. You don't know that about Kelly? She's an artist.
What?
We just met today. He doesn't know anything about me.
Oh, really?
Oh
my gosh. That's what she is at heart.
She's a gem.
Multifaceted.
Okay.
With bangs.
But enough about me.
With bangs.
Show is not about me, you guys. Making me blush.
So does the artist in you show up in any other form besides dance?
That's hilarious. Sometimes in the wrong scenarios.
What do you mean?
You know, artists like have rebellious natures, and we want to go against the norm, and that's something that like kind of shows up at bad times.
And you resent the norm. That's what I've noticed.
No, I don't resent the norm.
I don't mean I notice it about you. I just notice that about artists in general.
I think we appreciate the norm because then it makes us extra special. It helps us stand out.
I think you're just saying that. I think you don't like the norm.
It's a canvas.
We don't want to be the norm, but we're happy those people exist.
That's it, yeah.
No, we're not. Normal is boring.
Right.
I'll say that. Normal is boring. I live by that philosophy.
So how does the artist in you show up besides dance?
Well, and apparently I say the right things at the right moments when I'm giving deep conversations.
Oh, so you're a poet.
So people, I guess.
Words flow like a dance.
Like water.
In your ears.
Be water. And so usually when I'm speaking to people, I'm doing my best to uplift them. And when I'm just dealing with kids, like I have a youthful spirit, and so I draw, I'll make jokes, I'll make a fool of myself. So the artist is showing up in different ways rather than just dance.
It's interesting that Chris first saw you dance at a church. I love that church. And they acknowledge the importance of music and dance.
Yes.
And some churches don't. Some churches think that some
Custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen-printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Facebook, Detric Frizell. First name is spelled D-E-T-R-I-C. Last name Frizell. F-R-I-Z as in zebra, E-L-L, Frizell. Or you can find my Facebook like page, which is Kovu the Anomaly. So Kovu the Anomaly is spelled K-O-V-U-T-H-E-A-N-O-M-A-L-Y.
And we'll put some links to his pages on the Ocala Magazine Facebook page. So if you already like us on Facebook, thank you. We appreciate you.
I can't read
and
that.
if you don't like us on Facebook, go just type in your search bar, Ocala Magazine, like us, and we'll have the link to today's show, and we'll also have some link to Detric's social media platforms so you can see him in all of his glory and get some information
In all of his
about
glory?
the camp. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Expect to sweat your behind off.
Yes! For life.
So thank you, Detric, for being here today. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. It's an
Keep
honor.
up the good work. You're very talented. We're happy to have you here.
Thank you
today
to
in
you
Ocala.
all.
Thank you, everybody.
And like us on Facebook.
Thank you, Kelly.
All right. Thank you.
Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Ocala, baby, what makes you look so good? Why don't you love me?
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Here is your 30-second news brief. Florida Governor Rick Scott signed an education bill yesterday which includes changes to the state's testing system and extends teacher bonuses. A conference today in Miami will include President Trump, who is expected to discuss Cuban policy. The College of Central Florida says they will not be renewing their lease of the Newton Perry Aquatic Center, and the IRS says there's another pay now or go to jail phone scam going on. Their advice, just hang up. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The president tweeting, I am being investigated for firing the FBI director by the man who told me to fire the FBI director. Witch hunt. Meanwhile, reports that as part of the Russia investigation, special counsel Robert Mueller is looking into finances of Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law and advisor.
Statement from the Kushner outside attorney. We do not know what this report refers to. It would be standard practice for the special counsel to examine financial records to look for anything related to Russia.
Fox's Kevin Cork. The congressional charity baseball game last night enjoying a record